Hello. How are you? It's Monday. It's almost like 7 o'clock. I am sitting outside Rhode Island Imaging. My mother's having an MRI. It's going to take about an hour. And 10 days for a result. Man, oh man. I don't mind the waiting. I don't care about that. I don't understand modern technology today. First of all, they don't get an appointment until 6:30 at night. That's number one. And then number two, I asked the woman, how long does it take for the doctor to get the report? About 10 days. Come on. As soon as that shit goes through the system and they punch it in, it's online. Everything is a button. Oh man. This is water. My nerves are shot. My nerves are shot, people. When the fuck did life get so damn complicated? So damn hard? So isolated? Surviving this crazy world alone. How do you go from having so many people around you, friends and family, to absolutely nothing? How does that happen? How does that happen? I would have groups of friends from different groups that I would hang out with. You had people that you went to school with. Even, I don't know, up until a few years ago, we used to meet up, a bunch of us. We always had a surprise guest, whoever was in town. And we'd all go meet up. Have dinner, drinks. Have some laughs, talk about the old times or whatever. And unfortunately, a few of them passed away. So needless to say, I think we did it once or twice after that, but it's never the same. Then you have other groups of friends that you hang out with, I don't know, everything just changed. Everybody's so caught up in their own stuff. And when they do get free time, it's, I don't know, either they're home and they're on their phone, not out there mingling, or they got their own issues going on, or they're just point blank out and you're not invited. Don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem hanging out with myself. I don't have a problem doing things. I don't have a problem traveling solo. However, we're human beings. We weren't meant to be so isolated. You need human interaction. You need it. Whether you say you do or you don't, you need it. Your body needs it. Your soul and your spirit needs it. You might not need it every day, but you do need it. Sometimes you don't realize how much you need it until you actually get it. But then you get to the point in life where you're not going to settle for just anything or anyone. So you continue your journey alone. My stress level factor is maxed out. Maxed out. Finding some peace and joy and some happiness shouldn't be that difficult. However, here we are in 2026, and it is. And I don't care who you listen to. Go online. Go read comments. Go see some videos. The number of people that are alone, that want to be alone. Oh, here come. I thought that was my mother. That's not my mother. Wow, looks just like her. But she was coming out. I was going to say, boy, that was awful quick. What was I saying? Yeah, go online. People tell you straight up. They're alone. There ain't nobody around. A lot of people don't have any family. They don't have any friends. They're fighting this battle alone. I don't know what happened. I'll give you an example. Driving my mother to this MRI and this place. And it's not one that I normally go to. And I knew the street was close, but when you're driving, it's hard to read street signs when you're driving. So I slowed down, put my blinker on, I pulled over. I said, let me throw in my GPS. I know we're like right there. But we were getting to an edge where we were going to be turning off and all that crap, and I knew that was way too out. So, sure enough, we were like right here. But I had made, I had my blinker and I was going slow, so I had made a wrong turn. Going slow, wasn't cutting anybody off or anybody. And I got some jackrabbit behind me blasting the horn. Like, obviously you know somebody's lost in front of you or something's going on. Like, where's your patience? You blasting your horn behind me or right in my ass is not going to make me go any farther or any further or any faster. Get off my ass. You know, people were always rude, but I don't think they were at the extent of rudeness as they are today. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And it's from all ages. You can't just blame the young. It's even people my age. All ages. Nobody takes into consideration maybe something is going on. They're all in a hurry to go where? Nowhere. They're going nowhere. This world is going to hell in a handbasket. Is that what they used to say? I don't know. I try to roll with the times, you know, being a Gen X and borderline boomerang, and to see what happened and what was going on then as opposed to what's going on now. I'm sorry, but I can't get used to it. I'm glad that we have the brains to be able to exist in this new world, meaning like, especially with technology. But I'll tell you what, like the elders, like my mom and stuff, they don't have emails and all that jazz. And so many of these companies are leaving people out. can't even go to AAA unless you make an appointment online. It happened when the pandemic started, and then they just continued it. So I tell my mother, when you go in there, just tell them, say, one of your daughters made you an appointment, they must have screwed up. I said 9 out of 10 times there's nobody in there to let you in, and they do. But I'm just saying, they forgot about the elderly. The elderly, they're still writing checks out. They're old school. This is what they've been doing. They don't have all these apps to pay everything online. Not even cool, to be honest with you. You might think it is, but when you lose your phone, these people, they're losing everything. Tell you what, I'm home yesterday, I was alone, and the house phone rang. Yeah, my mother still has a landline. So the house phone rang. And I thought it was my sister calling, because she's home now, but she went to the Cape for the weekend, which I haven't been in years. But then it wasn't her voice on the answer machine. Yes, an answer machine. So I got up and picked up the phone. It was a girl's voice I didn't recognize. Well, apparently, I guess my sister lost her phone. And this girl found it at the market in the carriage. I even said to the girl, "Are you at the Cape?" She's like, "No, I'm in Cranston." So I says, "Oh, my sister must be home." I said, "She must be flipping out because she can't find her phone. I can't get in touch with her because she don't have her phone. And I don't have her friends' numbers or nothing. I don't know why, but whatever." But anyway, the girl gave me her name and her phone number and stuff. Real nice girl. And long story short, it ended up not being my sister's phone. It ended up being my sister's friend's phone that she had taken off with. And she managed to she called the phone, and the girl ended up answering it. So they ended up meeting up and getting the phone back. And my sister's friend gave the girl, for being so kind, threw her some money, and which I thought was nice. And that was cool. I thought that was really cool that the girl called and she went out of her way. So there are some really nice people. Problem is, there's so many bad people that the nice people are hesitant about being nice because they don't, it's dangerous sometimes. I was just seeing, I gotta cut this video out, it's 12 minutes long. I was just watching one of these videos about women going into like restrooms or whatever, and another girl would start talking to them, whatever, and say, "Oh, you should try this perfume," and make them smell it, and it makes them immediately pass out. And then they take all their shit, do whatever they gotta do with them, and take off. So, with that note, don't be smelling anybody's perfume. Somebody gives you something to smell. Here, smell this. Don't smell it. Get out of there as fast as possible. They're coming up with these crazy things, man. It's just really is a screwed up world. I don't go out afraid because at this point in life, I really don't care. I mean, somebody can come up to me and say, "Give me all your money," and put a thing to my head, and I'd be like, "Oh, dear God, thank you. Please, just do it. Do me a favor. Get me out of here." That's how I feel. Now, obviously, I wouldn't want them to do that to loved ones, because then I would fight. But, it's just a fucked up world, man. Stay safe out there, and just take one day at a time, because that's all we seem to be able to do. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to stay another day, but we do it. At least we try. Anyway, stay safe, and I'll catch you later.